What it do? Yo man, listen. Today, I want to talk about the cracks in tacticus. Let's get right into it. As you know, this is the last video in the trio of videos that I call the quote-unquote trinity of negativity. The first one was my salvage slash onslaught crash out. The second one was my concerns. And the last one is the cracks in the game. The channel is not going to devolve into a Snowprint hate channel or whatever. No, I just want to do these three videos because that's just how I feel about them. Tactics is a good game after all, and there are a lot of things to be happy about. The game is consistently evolving and improving. The wide variety of new events being added to the game makes it so each player can pick and choose what they enjoy most. The character roster is fun. I think each faction is enjoyable to play. The core gameplay itself is fun. Guild raids, especially the newest guild raid boss, Belisari's Call, are simply amazing. It somehow, despite how it might look, is very free-to-play friendly to the point you don't actually have to spend any money to be in the top guilds. Does that take time? Sure. But you don't have to spend money. It's not like Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, something crazy like that. Contrary to what the naysayers might say, Snowprint does care about their game. And once you get the ball rolling, you are actually set for life in the game. You just need to reach a critical mass of high-level characters, and you can just start unlocking heroic release events and legendary release events, and to be honest, most other content in the game with minimal effort and without spending any money. So there are a lot of things to be happy about and praise Snowprint. That being said, every game has issues, and this video I will focus on the issues, which will be negative because the issues are things that are bad. So I'm going to be talking about things that are bad, so the video is going to come across as very negative. But the fact that it's negative shouldn't take away from the fact that these are real problems that the game has. And I think it's important to talk about these issues in a reasonable and respectful way. That's exactly why I will not be doing that today here. Let's get right into it. The first issue, the first crack, raid tickets. It's an obsolete resource. I'm going to beat this dead horse until they get removed from the game because they are pure cope, they make the game worse, and they are so obsolete that I think listening to someone argue for why they should stay in the game is them stealing my time, and I should be able to just double leg them and start ground and pounding, okay? You know, I want to be UFC 300, Max Holloway knocks Justin Gaethje face first dead on the canvas with the raid tickets. I want this to be like Draupnir killed raid tickets. I want that to be the case. Onslaught and salvage. I made a whole video about this. They are boring, repetitive pieces of contents that are extremely punishing to not do. Goodbye to any reasonably badge intake or reasonably consistent badge intake if you don't do onslaught. What other piece of content gives you a reasonably consistent flow of badges, especially legendary badges? The game is super stingy with the most important resource. You will play both of these 2 times per day, and you will enjoy them, and you will keep doing it for every day. Bro, are you crazy? The game has to be so insanely good for me to play it twice a day, every single day. The game has to be Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Iceborne levels of good. And hot take, I know Snowprint might get mad at me. Oh, Onslaught and Salvage are not as good as Monster Hunter World. Whoa, Draupnir is making hot takes. What's happening? And when people tell me, but Mr. Draupnir, you're just burnt out of the game. Like, you do that. Okay, buddy. You know what that translates me? You know what that translates to? My time is literally worthless, and so should your time be literally worthless too. That's what that means. You don't respect your time, that's on you. I don't care what you do with your time. My time matters. When you say, but Draupnir, you're just burnt out, what that means is, hey, I'm a new player, I've been playing for 2 months, or if you're like a veteran player, which you're telling me, hey Draupnir, my time literally has no value to me, it is literally worthless to me, and I think your time is worthless too. At that point, I don't care. Your opinion doesn't matter. I don't care. Think what you want about your time. My time has value. The mech comp. I understand. Draupnir hates the mech comp. I don't. The egg store row mechanical comp, like this is clearly a clickbait title I put there. The egg store row mechanical comp is by far the single best, most cohesive, best designed comp in the game. I really appreciate it. But who are we trying to make happy by not releasing something new? Are we trying to appease the whales who can just build the next best thing in 2 seconds? Or are we trying to appease the low-level players who don't even have a direct way to get egg store row? And, you know, aside from getting YouTubers, of course, right? Shout out to the people who give codes, of course. But even if I'm dying, the sickness is coming back, guys, I'm sorry. Goodness. If that's what the egg store row comp does to me, it makes me sick. That's why I got sick in the first place. I tried playing it. But no, like, if a fourth comp comes out, oh, and it's slightly better than egg store row against X boss, sure, egg store row is still viable. It's not like they're gonna die. And why is it that in the past 11 months, the only relevant guild raid changes we had, which were the Glatian, Karn the Betrayer, and the most recent Black Templars Tor rework, either make the egg store row team better in the case of Glatian and Tor. Tor doesn't make it better, it's just a side grade, but it's still like reasonable damage. Or make the second best team, which is the Ragnar Blackmane comp, the second best team. The Ragnar Blackmane comp would still be the second best raid team in the game, with or without Karn the Betrayer. Why are we stuck in this meta? Like, what? By the time this video comes out, it's gonna be a year now. That's insane. Just give me something new. It's so stale. New bosses are cool. But oh my god, guys, we got Magnus the Red and Belisarius Call as new guild raid bosses. They are so unique. Brother, if I am using the Ragnar Blackmane comp against both of them because it's the best comp, what good does the boss being different make? I'm just double howling it, doing a lot of damage turn 1, and I'm just doing cleanup for the remainder of the game. Next one. It's the community desire for nerfs. Now, it's not a part of the game, but it's a part of the community, and Snowprint does listen to us in a lot of ways. And when someone asks for nerfs, or when someone says, oh, extra row comp should get nerfed, what they're saying is, hey, I don't understand game design. I genuinely don't understand the concept of time commitment, and I don't understand what happens when you nerf things. I am a stupid person. That's what they're saying. Oh, okay, you guys, you know what? I'll hold. I'll give you time to go down in the comment section and dislike this video and leave behind your angry comments. That's great. You know what? I'll give you a little bit of time. Okay? Let's just wait. That's fine. That's a good comment you're making. Yeah. Hey, did you post that? Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people will like that comment. Okay. Bro, like, I don't like the mech comp. Sure. It's a problem. Sure. I'm not saying nerf it. Release something different. Release something unique. Make it interesting. It can still be the best thing if the new team we get is relatively good. Whatever. Token caps. I don't feel as strongly about this, but why am I being punished for having a real life? Why is it that I must commit to this game more than I would commit to a marriage to not waste resources? I have an exam, I'm working on the exam, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm studying super hard, let me go to sleep at a reasonable time, wake up, go to school, take the exam, come back, eat something, go to the gym, look at my phone. Oh, you're capped on guild raid tickets. I probably wasted a guild raid ticket. Okay. Oh, I look at onslaught. Your Captain Onslaught Draupnir. That's unfortunate. You wasted character shards and you probably wasted a legendary badge. Unfortunate. Tough stuff, Draupnir. You should play the game the first thing you do when you wake up and middle of the day and then late at night. You just keep playing the game. Just give us more rate. Just give us more token caps. Just increase the cap so it's not as punishing to have a life. Hot take. I want to have a life. Crazy. Next one, kind of related to the last topic, badges. Why is there no way to reliably get legendary badges aside from wasting onslaughts on high legendary characters? Why is the resource flow so horrible in this game, despite the fact that we have an ever-increasing number of characters being added to the game every month? Every month we get at least one new character. Sometimes we get two. And let's actually be real for 2 seconds. Let's stop being delusional. Chaos characters are not good for guild raids. Oh, but Draupnir is Nero team. Shut up. Nero team is the worst team. Realistically, all good characters are Imperium. Mech team is all Imperium. Ragnar Blackmane comp is mostly Imperium. Oh, but it has that one Eldrion. Okay, sure, Eldrion's everywhere. Okay. Oh, it has Karn to be tried. Oh, whoa, crazy. One Chaos character. Like, why is it so stingy with resources? It's really frustrating. I hate this. You know, I shouldn't have to avoid building characters that are cool because I'm concerned that, hey, you know, if I build this cool character and there's a new character, I'm literally not going to be able to level it up for months because the game doesn't give me enough resources. And I hear people going, oh, but Draupnir, you don't play like all parts of the game. Shut up. It's not that, goodness, I can't even speak. It's not that I don't have the resources because I don't play. No, I don't play because I don't get resources. It's horrible. Anyone who argues for, oh, but Onslaught, it gives you 90% chance. Yeah, buddy, okay. When you miss 2 90% legendary badges back to back, it's done. What is the point? What is the point? Why have 90%? That 10%, it's just there to mess with me. I don't think there's anyone else on Earth that's getting screwed by that as much as I am. Now, let's be honest, this was a very negative video. And if you look back, the Onslaught and Salvage Crash Out and the Draupnir whatever video was also very negative. That being said, I will go back to appreciating what Tacticus is and what Tacticus does correctly following these videos. They were negative because they were just on my head. When I was laying in the hospital bed, I was just thinking about these things and I was getting very frustrated. And I wanted to vent. I wanted that to go out. There are a lot of things that frustrate me. But I do like this game. I think it's a good game. I think the community is really awesome. I mean, goodness. I was absolutely appalled by how nice people were in this community. When I was sick, I opened my phone. I hadn't opened it for you guys. I got 200 messages from you guys. Things like, hey Draupnir, I hope you get well. Hey Draupnir, you know, I wish you the best of health. Don't worry about the videos. Don't worry about the codes. It's an amazing community. It's a great game. I like it. I appreciate it. And I want to be positive. And I think I am relatively positive. I try to be neutral to positive in the videos. But I just wanted to make these 3 negative videos because, you know, I want the game to be better. I'm frustrated of things that are holding it back, that I don't understand why Snowprint is not changing. You know, it's frustrating. It's like seeing someone you care about not reach their true potential. It's upsetting to me. That's the video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you doing so. Have a good day and stay safe.